guys, and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Virgo. Ow, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm injured. Sorry. I didn't mean to like scratch in the inside of my nose there. What is going on with me today? Hey, Virgos. If you are new here with me, welcome to my channel. I'm Marve. I'm going to be giving you the good word. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You, as I stated. From the 1st through the 15th, please don't hold yourself to that time frame. Readings are timeless. When you watch the actual video, that's when the message is for you. I have some interesting messages that I have channeled. Where is the card? Here we go. I forgot to do this in the Leo video. I apologize. I have pulled a card for the collective, which is entitled Divine Guidance. Please go down in the description box below so you can read what that means. I think it is a little self-explanatory. I will not hold up the reading for that. Now, there is an energy between you and your person, Virgo, where there is something, an addiction, a behavior, something came out. I'm just going to warn you. Now I feel weird. Okay, so ever since I hit myself in the nose. As a result of this, your partner is feeling a little inadequate. I feel like maybe you stumbled upon this thing. I am trying to figure it out as I uncovered through all of this. There was something that the person you love, because there is love, mutual love here, had to let go. But it came out surprisingly, and as a result, your partner has been feeling a little inadequate or awkward with you since it did. So if this is resonating with you so far, then stick around. What else? I got through that. I said hello. I keep forgetting to talk about the 11/11 special, which is booked for the month of December. Okay, let's keep moving. So I'm looking at your energy here, and the very first thing that your partner is trying to exercise is some moderation with the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy is here. I am going to stop here and go into their oracle card message, but this is like the third video that has gotten this beautiful card. So there's a lot of tempering of maybe egos, behaviors, drinking, I don't know. But I wanted to let you know what to look forward to there, because that to me, I do see a couple other things, but we'll get into it. But your oracle message between you and your partner here is Universal Heart. Stare into the face of this card. What does it reflect to you? Meditate upon this card. Hold the image in your mind and visualize the human face disappearing into a skyscape of stars and galaxies. Find the space beyond your thoughts where you have access to infinite creation. The endless possibility is open to where you go within it. Drifting in space, we can take in the light of a billion stars. Find the quiet, within yourself and drift into that space without attachment. And take in the glory of your potential. The creativity within you is limitless. All is possible for you. Explore the light within by choosing to bring your spark into the world. Someone is feeling inadequate and they feel like they failed you. I feel like this Universal Heart is asking this person to take a step back and show some restraint and kind of look at exactly what their behavior has caused between you two. This sounds like something that has a lot to do with the past. Maybe someone drinks to make themselves feel better, to drown themselves into the sorrow. Okay. It may have something to do with that, which has triggered. This is the it is safe for you to love card. It has triggered some type of insecurity. Okay. Maybe they have issues with opening your heart and giving. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is something I don't know what this person does because it's kind of camouflaged with all of this love that they have for you. Only you know. So I want you guys to let me know. But the peek at the past shows some unrequited love here, which doesn't make any sense. You guys normally, when it doesn't make sense, you pull me back together and let me know, Marv, this is what it is. Explain to me how a person can have undying passion for you, but there's unrequited love. So I am feeling like it, because this is what the person isn't telling you, they feel like you don't love them. And it could be that one little thing that you know that they do, that they know that they do, but you guys haven't spoke about. Let's face it, Virgo. Okay, like, can we face up to some things here? Because, you know, we keep it real over here. If you are tribe affiliated, you know how we get down over here. So I'm just saying to you that discussing the person's inadequacies and shortcomings for all of us is hard, okay? If you're a human being, it has nothing to do with a zodiac sign, but let's be real. Discussing your feelings in a relationship is just not something that you feel strongly. Like, I'm not going to say feel strongly about this. It's not something that's your strong suit. That's where I was trying to go with that. Depending on what's in your moon and what's driving your Virgo energy emotionally, you know, if it's earth energy, that's probably not what you guys have done. That was a weird face. So there is something that this person did, a habit, something that you probably feel is detrimental to the success of your relationship that you're not speaking about, but your partner is aware of it. And they're trying again. That's why I went into that temperance card first. They're trying to tap into the moderate, blending energies with you and be moderate, show some restraint and bring things into balance. There's been, and this card just kind of came out of nowhere when I was tapping in with this Five of Wands. You know, we talk about backbiting and this and that and the third. But there is a shadow and a non-shadow to every single card. And I've been bringing that out a lot with this deck because the imagery of it kind of forces you to get out of negative thinking. Just like when I had the Knight of Wands, we always call him the playboy of the deck and blah, blah, blah. But again, depending on how he's aspected or what surrounds him and supporting him in his actions in this reading, that determines what his intentions are. I don't read reversals. So with that being said, you could take the light and the dark out of every card because they're all going to be upright. It's up to you. Depends on what's going on in the situation. That's what I'm going to do here. So we know that that's conflict, competition, and we know that that's quarreling. However, this seems to be maybe a competition between you guys, or Virgo, you are forcing or pushing this person to be better. That's what I feel about this card here. So again, I don't want you guys to get caught up in one version of something just because we see a Five of Wands. No. Actually, sometimes that's a good card because this person has a habit or something that they have done that you deem that will not be conducive for the success of this relationship. And this, I feel like, is you pushing them. Maybe you are getting other people involved. Hey, mom, or hey, auntie such and such, can you let my partner know, Virgo, this is me talking like you know, that this such and such thing that he or she does is not good. Maybe this does include the opinions of others. But ultimately, Virgo, I feel like you've been trying to push this person to get up on your level, or either to level up or just get rid of that horrible habit or that thing. Okay? And I feel like they have, because in the heart of the matter, they're letting go of their attachment to that thing. This is not you. This is the emotional attachment. Let's face it, addictions are rooted in emotions. If this is an addiction, they're rooted in that feeling that we get, I'm told. You try to chase that feeling, right? So there is an emotional attachment to that. The Eight of Cups indicates that we're letting go. They're going to start to release what no longer serves them. They have not told you yet, but they're trying very hard to let that thing go. And as a result of that, they do want a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups. Their cup overflow with love for you, Virgo. The seeds of love that they have planted when they were, you know what this sounds like, guys? I'm going to keep referring to it as that thing in my hand, and I'm itching now. You know what it sounds like to me? And I hate to say this, but for some of you guys, it really does sound like, it sounds like alcoholism. It sounds like a person pushes their limits to do something that's okay. It may be okay socially and done when you are exercising moderation with this temperance card. But this is what I intuitively feel. Only you know. And I feel like they don't want to lose you, Virgo. But this is something that, and I'm gonna make it even more deeper for you when I tell you also what they associate it with. This is terrible. Oh, my hand, I'm itching. The palm of my hand too, guys. Does that mean money? I don't know. Anyway, this is attached to family. Does that make sense? Not necessarily forgiving their mom and dad for something, but this is something that they've done. Maybe they get sat around and drank with their uncles or drank with, it's something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gotten out of hand. This is what they want to keep. They do not want to lose you because of this. Their heart is open and filled with love, Virgo. They have planted seeds because you guys have been together. They do not want to lose you over this thing, which is beautiful. So they're letting it go. And then this is the Knight of Cups, which he is so passionate, which leads me into this. That's that passion that we were talking about in the beginning. Okay. He's so passionate, wears his heart on his sleeve, just loves you to pieces, okay? And does not want to lose you over this. And he or she knows that there were red flags. Their behavior with red flags, they know that. They know that they put you in a position, Virgo. They're sorry. They know that their thing that they do, look at that, addictions are affecting your real romantic life. I can't make it up. It came out that way, and I'm like, okay, now this is starting to come together. I'm just as surprised as you guys. The only reason why I shuffle off camera is because of to keep these at a certain time frame. But I tell you, right before I hit the record button, I had just laid these cards down, and I'm like, whoa. I know that it had to be some type of addiction. Codependency is here, but that's what I felt. I instantly felt some type of addiction that is not conducive to the success of your relationship. However, the first thing that rang out to me was drinking. Okay? And there is a retreat here. There is, now you see that wedding suit and that wedding dress. Now, I've been telling you guys for months that this person wants to marry you if this is still the same energy. So it doesn't have to be a wedding retreat, but they really want to disconnect from the world and really just get back on track with you. I hear Khalees in my mind. I just want to get along with you. Let's talk about where they were. And this is further confirmation, guys, that this addiction, where are you? It stems from family, because there's the Six of Cups. Now, not only are they acknowledging in this particular cup that, card, you're the soulmate. Absolutely. The Ace of Cups is here. I don't think we need to talk about love and how they feel about you. I want to pull another meaning out of this particular card and want to talk about the inner child. There's something that stems, again, from this family card, which I'm going to show you again, that has a lot to do with this addiction. Okay? Oh, a lot to do. It stems in something that they've done all of their life, maybe started when they were a child. Now that baby in this picture is like a toddler. I'm not suggesting that someone started being addicted to some type of substance or alcohol when they were a toddler. However, I am stating that this is their inner child versus their future self, and there is a lot of deeply rooted family ties to this addiction. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. When they reconnect with people from their past as well, they have to full blown face those habits. Those habits are associated with their inner child, some things that they're probably trying to mask. This seems like it's something else. It really does seem like it's drinking, but whatever it is, they just get out of hand with it, okay? But overall, I believe this King of Swords energy has been either you coming with this Five of Wands energy and saying, listen, you have, logically speaking, let's talk about this. I'm unbiased, but I have to set boundaries. I have to think logically, partner of mine, you have to stop this. I'm going to push you, because if you don't stop, you're going to lose everything. And I think that, that's kind of the energy that you guys were in with boundaries. But the good news is that there's going to be a tower. So they're going to let it go. Sorry. Oh, my. There's an ending. And if we go into this is something that they have an emotional tie to. I believe it is that thing, whatever that thing is, and they do let it go. They beat it. They allow it, and this is a very spiritual experience and humbling experience for them as well. I feel as if in the past this has come up. They have refused to let this go and refused to change. And after you hounding them and giving them boundaries and stepping into your King of Swords, they finally decided that they're going to go ahead and comply. And they are probably not telling you this with the High Priestess energy on the top. This is the bottom was the bottom. Okay, so the peak of the past was, I liken that time frame to like 12 months, The bottom of the deck, I am the very bottom where I set the deck down. Those cards I feel resonate with my readings, with these readings, with the most recent past couple months. Top of the deck, when I sit down, those cards that display to me, those are the current energies as it pertains to the energy that's on the board. Just to let you know. They're not telling you that this is what they're going through. And actually, they're going through some type of spiritual things too. As you see this High Priestess, I feel as if that's not what they want you to know, because they're still figuring it out. That's the butterfly. What is the butterfly? They're trying to be lighthearted. Some things have come out. They're adapting, changing, and healing based on the information. So when I say that they're feeling based on this last thing that happened, but I want you to know the love is there and it's unconditional, Virgo. So if you're pushing them to be better and they can kick this habit, then maybe you guys will go into this love retreat and get married. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion. We had again, affection and attraction. Passion. If I had to do a keyword for you guys, passion, passion, passion is what I'm feeling. Passion, passion, passion. But yes, the butterfly. Dragonfly. So that is what I feel. Let's go ahead and clarify this. We're going to pull one Soul's Journey blockage card here on camera. So the red flags is out. The shit hit the fan. And, It's like, okay, the shit hit the fan. I told you this, and it's like, what are we going to do about it? And, Virgo, breaking up and leaving you is not an option. So this person would rather change everything that they've known and done for, as you saw, a good majority of their life. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yes. Rather than to leave you. Or to accept their fate, which is, if you don't stop, that's it, I'm leaving. So if you gave this person the ultimatum, trust me, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I cannot make this up. Do you see that? They're now accepting responsibility and allowing the tower to take place. Thank you, Spirit. It is just flowing and flowing. And I think one of the things that made you absolutely lovable when they were resisting, when you would argue with them, when you would operate in this 5 of Wands, and they would challenge you, Virgo, and be in a straight up competition with you, and you would stand firm and like, I just want you to get better. It was the fact that you could empathize. And now they're empathizing with you. Now they're looking at it from your perspective. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So you remain the way that you wanted. You stood your ground because you genuinely wanted them to get better because you love them. Now they're seeing it from your perspective and looking at it on the other side and seeing what they put you through. They looked at it as something that they already done, always done. You looked at it as a detriment to their health and ultimately to a detriment to this relationship. I love you guys, okay? Get through this if this resonates with you. This was a beautiful reading. I am going to leave you with these 2 beautiful cards. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. In the next set of videos, we're going to start talking about these time frames, okay, for the holiday, just like we did for November. I will see you guys soon. I'm going to leave you with this beautiful Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups and wish you guys well on your journey. Bye, Virgo.